Shocked after 38 years of marriage. Wife and I have been having an incredible sexy time together this last couple of years. Married 33 years and together for 38 years. Been sort of vanilla lifestyle over all these years till our kid turned 18. But then, the last year or so we have spiced things up big time and have been having fun at strip clubs. Gone to some swinger clubs and had incredible fun. Even hired a sex worker for our first FFM threesome and both of us had a great time. Things we never thought we would even think about, let alone be doing them. Wife has been going above and beyond on dressing incredibly sexier. Upping her skills in the bedroom and just overall making our time lately on date nights incredible, sexy and fun. But on a recent return trip of sexy fun in Vegas, I learned some shocking news that has had my gut churning and not sure what to do or how to stop the nightmares I keep having over and over about it. Do I just try to pretend she never told me and keep up our fun? Or ask her again to please tell me the truth and not pretend she don't remember? Or gather my things and throw away 38 years crying face? Short story, dated since high school for 5 years. Married 33 years. Total 38 years together. Just found out wife cheated with 30 to 40 different men during the first 5 years we dated. Says she regrets it but cannot change it. Said she did it because she was lonely or because we were fighting or broke up for the day. Says she been faithful since we married. How do I know that? Or trust that? But now when I questioned, says she can't remember anything of who they were or how. Swears. No memories all of a sudden. I'm hurting and depressed. Can't sleep wondering who they were. How did I not know? Or see the signs? And how can she claim she don't remember? Do I forgive and try to get it out of my mind and keep 38 years going? Just not sure how to forget. Or cut my loss and move out and be single? Detailed long story. It's a long read. Probably mistakes as I'm just rambling and throwing out thoughts. But I have to try and get my heart back in the right place after a talk with my wife of 33 years and some things that did not add up. And my mind just keeps going back to something said and it rolls through my mind every night. I have tried to just put it off and think of other things. Yet I just keep coming back to this nightly crying face. I am putting this down on paper. I'm trying to get the questions out of my head, so I quit mulling over them daily, and most at night. But it's not working. I have tried just holding her every night to put my head in a good space. Praying I go to sleep with great thoughts of holding her and that this did not happen. But then here it comes full on every night. I really want to put closure to it. And right now I lay there rolling this over and over and over of how she fucked so many other men during our 5 dating years before we married. But now after hearing of so many more she fucked, it's consuming me crying face. Eating me up needing to know answers. On a recent trip, I asked my wife how many men she was with before me while killing time on the airplane ride. I asked her a number, and she did not answer. Just sat there looking into space. So I said, are we talking 30 jokingly? Thinking honestly to myself she may have been with maybe 4 or 5 guys. Tops. Prior to me, I figured she would roll her eyes and give me a dirty look and correct me and say I was crazy and say no way, and that she had only been with 4 or 5 guys before me, yet she remained quiet as she looked down. Then I said 30 to 50 wildly and sarcastically. Never on my mind would believe that many before me. And she looked up at me with a sad look and said, probably. And I was like to myself, wow, face screaming in fear. I made myself say I'm okay with that and put little thought into it after that, just assuming those crazy numbers again was before we got together. I never put the numbers together of her only having sex for a year. Maybe a year and a half before me. We started dating at 17. And now she agreeing to fucking 30 to 50 men in that short time. Then on the drive home from the airport the same weekend, she said she wanted me to know she has never been with any other men since we were married, and I did not pick up on that little hint or tip since for about 5 months. And then she said it again about being with no other men since we were married on our last trip in February. And then it hit me. We dated 5 years before we got married. Does this mean she had been with guys other than me during those 5 years? And oh way, face screaming in fear, face screaming. In fear then, when I pressured her to open up and talk, she tried to backpedal and say that was a way high number now. That she was off and probably it was really 30 or less. So let's say it was 30 or possibly 40, not up to 50. Generally, a person's first response is the most accurate and honest answer because they don't have time to try and downplay the severity of their answer. or have time to sugarcoat and make it seem less hurtful for the other person, so she broke it down and said she probably fucked 8 to 10 guys before we got together and dated, when she was age 16 to 17 years old, and that would be her total before we dated. I knew about her first at around late 15 to 16 and about dating another guy after, and she said she cheated on her first many times, and that was where I agreed with her 8 to 10 men prior to us was probably accurate, and I'm truly okay with that because it was before I even knew she existed and it don't count. I know she cheated on her first, and I guess I should have known she would cheat on me too. I just never would have thought 5 years worth of cheating. And only stopping because of our marriage, supposedly but we dated from age 17 to when we married at age 22 in 1991. That makes about 80 to 85% of the men she was with after her original 8 to 10 before we met. Actually be 0.20 or possibly 30 or more remaining men she slept with during our 5 years of dating, so in those 5 years of us together she slept with the biggest majority of men, and that's where I got so shocked and hurt pleading face I never in a million years thought she had slept with one person. Let alone so many other men why we dated. Or in the few hours or days we were not together. And that was truly correct when I look back at the few days out of 5 years. Out of 1825 days in 5 years we were probably only apart 10 days of being. Supposed broke up or fighting as young couples do that many men on such few days apart is astonishing. How had I not even suspected that she had fucked so many while we dated? When she fucked others during the 5 years of dating before marriage, was it always with different men? How did she meet them? Already knew them? Just walk up and ask a stranger to fuck? As far as a club, she was not old enough till the last year 1991 when we married? So how did she find so many to fuck so easy? Were they younger? Older? Did she bring them to our house when I worked out of town close to Mexico for a few months, or when I worked night shift at the courthouse at nights before we married, all to save money to buy our first house? Did she do this when we fought for a night but still in the same house every night, together? Because there is to many men versus just if she only fucked if we were broke up. Yes, we were young and immature, it's not like we broke up for months at a time, but as any new couple fights happen and little mad break ups happen. I only remember a couple that were more than 2 or 3 days of mainly fighting more than broke up. I mean, we moved in together just after high school and spent all our nights together. The amount guys in so few broke up days is astonishing, face screaming in fear. I was not perfect. I had hobbies I did, or go out with the guys. But I always remained faithful and never once thought to cheat or look at other women. Did she do it also for the thrill of the hunt? The excitement of someone new and just for the sex and fun? Even when we were doing good and not fighting? Was it more for wanting the new dick craving experience than the excuse of so-called fighting or broke up? No way she was looking for love or affection in a one-night fuck. It had to be just because she was horny or just wanting to fuck. No way she can say it was because of being broke up or just I was not paying her enough attention. Which in fairness I did do hobbies that took time, and I guess maybe I did not give her enough attention. But is that fair enough to go fuck other men? Were any men from our current town? Any I knew. She said 3 was from her hometown when she went to her dad's. But that was so few times as she was fighting with him. So why she say from there? Were they just randoms off the street? Or did she know them from prior years and just called them up to fuck? And she say the rest were from my hometown. Approximate by doing quick math with numbers she proved that could be 15-30 guys. She is good with numbers. She should see where I'm going. 8 to 10 prior to me, 3 in her hometown. She said after we started dating 17 from my hometown while we dated. If she is on the low side of 30 and possibly 10 more if we split her original number of 30 to 50 an average. If at 40 I believe her first agreement on numbers closer to the 50 mark. Not her numbers when she is downplaying it now, obviously, no matter how we count the numbers. She fucked 3 times more men, way more men while we dated than before we got together, and I consider it cheating regardless if we were fighting or so-called broke up for the night. She says she does not remember the guys. She can't say she don't remember now or it was not important. Sex is important and personal. No way she don't remember. If I said I fucked 30 to 50 women, I guarantee I would remember 99% of them, and when and where I did. Is it fair for me to ask who were the men? She never forgets things or names now, but conveniently now says she don't remember any of these 40 to 50 guys again. This does not change my love for her. It does not change the past or the future. Or maybe it will.